my 2 cents in?
No, honey, I don't mind.
Call the police immediately.
I don't get it.
No idea what you're talking about. Yes? Hello? Hi, stranger.
I want ham and eggs and flapjacks with lots of butter and syrup and coffee. I'll take the coffee now.
Why are you coming from that rain?
Where's my dough?
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Vibes and Stuff Live in the Morning. It's your host, Chuck Allen, with your host, Uncle Freezy, coming to you live January 19th, 2023. It's Thursday, folks. One more day to the weekend. Vibrant Ones, how you doing this morning? Yes, sir. How you doing this morning?
Man, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm good, man. We had a great conversation before the
Yeah.
Hey, and I have a shirt on. Yay! Yeah. Yay! Let's not get on the internet bucket naked.
This ain't OnlyFans, sir.
Yeah, that's strange, right? Yeah, that was weird, but whatever, you know. Yeah, man. How you doing, bro?
Man, I'm good. A little a little disappointed this morning.
Okay.
I'm disappointed this morning.
And me? Okay.
No.
Things, I was gonna say things happen, bro. What's the song we said the chick sing? Rise Up.
Yeah, Andrea Day, Rise Up.
I'm broken down and tired. Yeah.
And tired.
Yeah, I can't help it, man.
Mm-hmm.
I can't help it, man. I'm broken down and tired. The Knicks are just jeez.
But it's not just it's okay. So I'm Knicks, Jets, Mets.
Ew.
Like I got the trifecta of heartbreak, right?
And we like to call it the trifecta. Ew. the trifecta.
And all three of these organizations could never close the big deals. Oh, the big free agent defensive end or quarterback or whoever. Big talk. Jets don't never make a move. Don't never get it done. Mets. All the big name free agents. Next, the Mets can get this guy. The Mets can get that guy. They got the money. Blah, blah, blah. Things are heating up. And then that person goes somewhere else. And to our Knicks. Last night had me in a conundrum, man. Like, are we only better than teams when they don't have their best player?
Yeah. See, now we getting there. Now we getting somewhere.
Because as soon as the best player comes back, we lose at least by 10 or within, 7 or 8 points, something like that. Like, we don't have enough to get over the top.
Right. Right.
It looked bad, man. It looked bad. Julius got his usual double teams, right? Jalen Brunson, they made it difficult. They made it difficult for him at first, but then he was able to get into his get into the paint at will. But to me, it seemed like it was a little too a little too late.
Yeah.
Because you're trading baskets, but they're knocking down threes and they're already up. And you scored, 6 consecutive points. That ain't put a dent
in nothing.
In nothing.
Right.
Are the Knicks flying on false confidence? Like, yes, in this game, whoever's on the floor, that's who you play. A win is a win is a win.
Win is a win.
Right? But when you put it in context, like a few people have mentioned, yeah, these teams didn't have their best player. Okay.
Right.
They get Bradley Beal back. We can't win.
Right.
We can't. I don't understand how we can't win at home. That's the thing that bothers me.
Right.
Why can't we win? Why can't we win at home? Like, if any place you should be able to win, it's at home.
Right.
I also, while I'm here on Vibes and Stuff Live in the morning with Uncle Freezy, there's a reason why Thibodeau has a 6 or 7 man rotation, because I don't think any of these other guys bring anything to the table.
Nothing.
That Tibbs is like, yeah, I can use that. That's my honest opinion, because it would be foolish. It would be foolish, like if you're going in the battle and you have an M16, but all you're doing is shooting your sidearm.
Right.
You're gonna run out of bullets sooner than later.
Right.
How much damage are you actually gonna cause with that firearm? You can't shoot a great distance with that with accuracy. But anyway, I say all that to say I don't think I don't like the direction.
Wow.
And I don't think we're going to get better with this direction. We can get incrementally better. There may be some moves to bolster the bench. You can't really tinker with the starting lineup without making a major change.
Right.
To impact the starting lineup, you have to make a major
make
move.
that change. Yes. Yes, a mega change, bro.
My question to you early this morning: what would that change be?
Oh, I thought you was gonna say the question you asked me this morning is, am I gonna put a shirt on? Yes, yes, I'm gonna put a shirt on. Yes, I'm gonna. Yes, I'm gonna put a shirt on, man. Yes, I'm gonna put a shirt on. But but keeping it a buck. Okay. So keeping it a buck, I really think this team has talent.
Mm-hmm.
But I just don't think it's the right mix. Right. So
okay.
For instance, I think this team is new addition with Bobby Brown in it. Is
okay.
Bobby Brown talented? Hell yeah. But how many people are going to listen to Candy Girl? Candy Girl, you're all my world. You're so sweet. You're a special treat. Candy. Or Mr. Telephone Man is something. When Bobby left, who was talented, and they added Johnny, who was maybe not as overall talented as Bobby, but could sing better.
Right.
Because Johnny is not the dancer and he's not the performer of Bobby Brown. Let's get that perfectly clear.
Very clear. Very clear. Yes.
Johnny Gill does one thing better than Bobby Brown. that sing. Right?
Sound.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Right? But you know, you move Bobby and you bring in Johnny, and all of a sudden, there's a second generation of new addition that is dynamic that you can start to compare to the Temptations and other groups. And I'm not trying to make this about music. I'm making this about the Knicks, right? Do I think this team is talented? Yes. Do I think this team is talented to do something special? No. Does the fan base want them to do something special? Yes. So therein lies a conundrum. You want this team to do something special. You hope there's like a big move or something like that, right? But at the same time, you understand that this team is limited, not because they don't have talent, but because the talent don't necessarily gel. And can you blame Tom Thibodeau when he puts a certain group out there on the floor and he only trusts that group? No.
No, not at all.
Because any coach you bring in is going to have a specific group that he's comfortable with.
Right.
Any coach you bring in is going to have a hey, I'm only comfortable with this group of guys type feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I've said this before. I said sometimes coaches can be the killers of a guy's career.
Right.
Because if he's on the bad side of the coach, or the coach feels like he's not doing it for this squad, that player sits. That player doesn't get any playing time. Even if the fans are calling for it, and it is until he goes somewhere else, and everybody's like, "Yo, he could have did that for us." No, he couldn't. Because the coach didn't believe he could do that.
Nah,
you know.
No. Right.
We have some talent on this squad, like you said.
Right.
I want to say this is like that Stephon Marbury, Jamal Crawford, Q Rich, Zach Randolph, Eddie Curry team, where you have guys that are talented in these positions, but this talent don't go together.
Right.
It's not fitting well.
Right.
You have too much of the same thing. Eddie Curry and Zach Randolph occupy the same space.
Right.
Jamal Crawford and Stephon Marbury are both score first guards. They need the ball in their hands to make their moves, right?
Right.
How many balls do you have to go around? And truth be told, all those guys were 20-point per game scorers before they all assembled with the Knicks.
Right.
And then once that team was dispersed, all those guys were used in their proper positions. I don't want to say proper positions, but they were used correctly.
You saw him get better when he left.
Yes. Zach goes to Memphis with another big guy. First it was Powell, then it was Mark, but they didn't occupy the same space.
No,
they both were big men that could back to the basket, but they both could shoot the mid range. So they didn't clash. And that was a tough Memphis team for damn near over a decade. You know what I mean?
Right.
Jamal Crawford ends up being sixth man of the year. Right? 3 or 4 times. I think it's 3 times. I think I might be adding one on it, but 3 times, right?
Right.
Because he was in his role. He's the guy to come off the bench and just give him the ball and let him do what he do.
Right.
And so I can keep going on and on with these guys, like breaking it down, like how they, except Q Rich. Q Rich was washed when he got here.
Yeah.
But for the most part, like I think with the majority of some of these guys that we have, that even fans are like, yo, if we give them an opportunity, they might need to get that opportunity elsewhere and get guys in that are going to actually play.
And get guys that are actually going to play. Yep.
This is the NBA. You're not going to win anything with 7 guys. Name the team that finished out the regular season playing 7 guys, got to the playoffs, and did something spectacular with 7 guys.
Right.
The Chicago Bulls, that dynasty Bull team, they couldn't do no like that.
Nah.
So yeah, that's my
Nah, I
my
feel
2
you.
cents.
Nah, I feel you.
Brunson, Randall, and RJ occupy the same space.
Yeah, man. I'm just yo, you ever heard that song Rise Up? That song Rise Up is constantly on my mind all the time when I think about these Knicks. I'm broken down and tired. And that's where I am, Chuck. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm broken down and tired. I mean, I know that sounds like mad, weird, and all of that, but I mean, I'm so frustrated with this team, bro. I don't know what to do with them no more. I honestly want. I don't know. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's just where I'm at. Yeah. And YouTube better not get us either, because YouTube want to get us every time we do something.
Yeah.
YouTube be trying to get us every time we do something, bro. I don't know. I'm just exacerbated, bro. I'm just in that place, bro.
No, I think I'm with you, man. I think I'm with you. Like,
I think I might need to take this damn shirt off, man. I mean, no, just I mess around, man. I mess around. But yeah, I'm in that place, bro. Where it's, I'm just in that place, man. Where at this point, there's nothing the Knicks can do for me that could, give me faith in them. You know what I mean? That's just where I am with it. I don't think there's nothing the Knicks can do, bro. I don't know.
I don't think there's anything that they can do this season. I wish we could get a little more evaluation with guys. Guys get a longer leash. Because it's foolish to sit there and have a whole bunch of things in your hand and you never figure out what they're really worth. And then you let them go for nothing. But then again, maybe they are showing the coach what they're worth. And it's just us as fans who believe in the biography that's been put out there about these players, or what we hope and imagine that they could be. And the coach is like, nah, they ain't it.
Yes. I think that's exactly where we at. That's exactly where we at, Chuck. Okay. Like, we think we're somewhere, And the coach is telling us the whole time, nah, man, we not there. But as Knicks fans, we're like, nah, man, you don't know what you're talking about. Just because you won Coach of the Year twice and you coached the league MVP don't mean you know what you're talking about. The fans know everything. I think that's where we are. I think that's where we are, bro. And the sad part about that is the fans might be right.
Okay.
The fans might be right. Right. But at the same time, man, I don't want the fans to be right, bro. You know what I'm saying? I want no disrespect to the fan. I'm trying to work on a video and do this thing at the same time, man. But it's why I'm so frustrated with everything this morning. But yeah.
Salute to everybody's in the building. TSJ, what's in my cup? I got the raspberry lime seltzer water this morning popping off. Let me to the couple people in the chat. I know this is Vibes. I know this is live in the morning on Vibes and stuff. Usually we keep it very, very grown man. We talk everyday life and situations.
We're gonna get there.
We're gonna get there, but I can't even front. Like I'm frustrated with this Knicks team. I know that we're 4 games above 500, but when you look at the schedule and now people are starting to get healthy and come back, I'm like, can we compete with teams with their best players?
No,
right? Like, because we had a hard time with the Wizards when it was just Kuzma and Cap, right?
Right.
You get Beal now. There's a big difference. You trail the whole game,
right?
By double digits at home. There was no real spark from anyone. That game wasn't close. I don't care what y'all say about the fourth quarter. They're never gonna lose that lead.
Right.
They're down by 6. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
My question to you guys is, should we swing for the fences before the trade deadline? Should we package up a bunch of people to get a bona fide, legit superstar in the building? Or do we bunt by bringing in higher quality bench players? Because if you swing for the fences, RJ Barrett is gone in that deal. Possibly Quentin Grimes in that deal. Because you're bringing in a superstar. Or, like I said, do you bunt and you bring in someone like Alex Caruso and Kelly Oubre and, I don't know, a backup 4 that is going to be a backup 4?
I say absolutely do something. Right? Absolutely do something.
Okay. I gotta put on my glasses because I can't see what they say in the chat. Hold on, let me blow this up. My eyes are bad over here. Save it for who, Chuck? I don't know, C-Mac. I don't know. There's talks of of Booker again, but I believe if that happens, that's going to happen in the off season. That's not going to happen now.
Right.
I don't know who else. I mean, yeah, there's guys on my wish list. Like, hey, I wish they played for the Knicks. But
Right.
from what I've seen in the past, New York, specifically when it comes to the Knicks, the Mets, and the Jets, these front offices don't know how to make the big deals.
No.
Giants, Yankees, different story. Rangers, different story.
Right.
But for some reason, they don't make the big deal. They can't get it done. I know Bradley Beal is a name that is floating out there, but whatever the asking price is for Bradley Beal, it may be close to what they asked for Spider. Bradley Beal that much better of a player than Spider? Is he a better player than Spider?
I hate to say it, boss, but if they go get Bradley Beal, knowing that they could have had Donovan Mitchell, I'm wilding out. I'm wilding completely out, bro. And I ain't talking about and I'm not talking about a wilding out like a Nick Cannon, no pretty college boys wilding out in fancy sneakers. I'm talking about wilding out like Mobb Deep. I'm talking about a wilding out for the night fist thrower or rusty shank holder. You know, I'm talking about that type of wilding out, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just can't. I don't know, man. Yeah.
I'm not gonna wild out because I feel like this is business as usual when it comes to our front office.
Right.
Like the big deal not getting done, man. And you can say, well, this is a different regime. Okay. All right.
Right.
Well, an unexpected deal landed in their lap. No one knew Donovan Mitchell was going to be available this offseason. Nobody.
Right.
No one saw the Rudy Gobert thing coming. Then when it happened, everyone's like, okay, well, maybe Spider might be available. Boom, he's available.
Right.
You've been voided of a star for years.
Right.
Like that guy. You hadn't had that guy since Carmelo Anthony.
Right.
And the only thing that made that didn't make that deal the best it could be is the moves that were made after he was acquired. But you got a guy on deck, wants to be here.
Yep.
Is dynamic.
Yep.
Definitely a top 15 player.
Right.
Right?
Right. Yep.
You got to make that move. There was nobody according to what people say was offered. There was nobody worth holding on to.
Right.
Like, nah, we can't give up this guy. No.
Yeah, I'm frustrated by that too, man.
And then as Brooklyn, yo, I like Obi Toppin, but you gotta get him out of here.
Bye.
You gotta get him out of here. One, for his career. The things that the Obi fans believe that he can do,
right?
He will never get an opportunity to do that in orange and blue.
Never.
They have their guy. You don't, some of y'all might not like it, but it is what it is. Julius Randle's that guy.
Right.
They're not moving him. And if they do move him, it won't be for Kyle Kuzma, like some of you were saying, because that's a lateral move. Even though I think Kuzma's a little more athletic and brings a little more defensively,
Right.
that don't move the needle.
No. Nope. That does not move the needle, boss.
You trade for Bradley Beal. What are you saying? You should have got Spider. You can't give me this. Oh, you don't want a small backcourt because you get Bradley Beal. It's a small backcourt.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know where to go. I'm trying not to. I'm trying not to ramble, but nah, man, the whole bench got to go. Like you got to do something with the whole bench, with everybody. Yeah, quickly's doing well for the most part.
Right.
But if in the right deal, he can go too.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing: you need a point guard.
Right.
Miles McBride is not there yet. He's not there yet. Yes, he can bring. His defense is better than Frank's. His defense is better than Frank's, but his offense is
not better than Frank.
No, and that's a problem. Your offense is not better than Frank.
Like, that's a very big problem. Right. Right. Bro,
okay. The first offer was the best offer, and they said no, he wasn't coming here. And that's the thing. Your best offer doesn't get a team to bite, then you don't have shit. Sorry.
No, you ain't got nothing.
You don't have anything. I think he could. I think Obi could. I think you send Obi to Indiana, you'll see a different Obi. Because Halliburton is going to get him the ball. Right? That might be a little fun duo to watch if you're a Pacers fan. If you're a Knicks fan, no, it's going to be heartbreaking. Wayne Peterson, you might be onto something. Right. And since if Obi is what he is, we need a different guy backing up Julius Randle. We need a guy that we will not be sitting here like, he needs to get more minutes. No.
Nah, man, bro.
We need a guy that comes in that is solid or above average defensively, and can at least give you a hook shot, right? Provide something offensively, something.
Right.
Because you saw when we had Sims at power forward, right? Sims played really good defense.
Yeah.
But the second he couldn't score nothing.
Sims is all right.
Sims is good enough where Isaiah Hartenstein got to go. Your man's that was on that panel that time talking that wild,
wilding out, yeah.
The next Jokic,
yeah.
Ayo. Listen, we missed on some guys. We missed on guys. And I feel like that be the front office's Achilles heel.
Right.
They miss on guys that were available, and then later on that year or the next year, they're trying to get that guy in a trade.
Right.
Right. And it's like, yo, you could have just drafted him.
You could have just drafted him.
You could have just drafted him.
You should have just drafted him.
But these front office people have their way of thinking and player evaluation, man. Because even with us, we'll have varied opinions on certain guys, and we'll argue those points. What do you mean he can't shoot? He shot such and such when he was in college and in high school. Yeah, he ain't shooting that now.
Yeah, he a pro. 10 years later, bro, we talking about something. Yeah, come on. Come on.
Right.
Yeah, man. I'm disheartened, bro. I know y'all can tell, bro. I'm disheartened, man. I'm not gonna say my breaking point because that's a little bit over the top. That's drama queen status. But I will say though, I'm at a point, man, where it's getting harder and harder to find positive things to say. You feel me?
Yes.
Like every day it's getting, yo, what is up with King? Yo, I'm trying to use this. Oh, this is so frustrating, man. Yo, this is frustrating, man. I'm trying to use a software that won't work. Like it worked every day, and then now I'm trying to use it. And now, yeah. DSJ says somebody give Uncle Hut. Nah, man, we don't do that. DSJ, we don't do that North Carolina stuff, bro. I ain't from. I lived in North Carolina. I don't do that. In North Carolina, you see dudes like 4 dudes hugged up, bro. That they be doing them bro hugs. That ain't me, bro. Yeah, DSJ, that's that North Carolina stuff, bro. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Oh man.
Hey, could you highlight Andrew College A's comment down there? Like, yeah, because I can't see it. Obi only has 10 stars, and he has averaged 27-3 in those 10 stars. His first time around the league.
Man, to be honest with you, even if that's the case, bro, more power to Obi. But bro, Obi Toppin is not gonna start
for the Knicks.
Yeah, Obi Toppin is not gonna start over Julius Randle. It's just not gonna happen.
It's not, and I feel, ladies and gentlemen, this is why we haven't seen Cam. Like the guys that are starting are the guys that Tibbs wants to start. Cam should be playing more. Cam should be starting. He was not starting over Quentin Grimes. As much as we call RJ the golden child, Quentin Grimes is the chosen one.
Yeah.
That it was his job and his job only.
Right.
And Cam, if Quentin Grimes is the number one chief rocker, no, Uncle Freeze is number one chief rocker because he's the number one shooting guard. Where does Cam play? Because he plays small forward, and RJ's a small forward. So you start Cam over RJ Barrett. You sitting RJ Barrett.
That's what I'm see.
Right. So boom, that's Cam out of the starting lineup. And we saw last year Tibbs say, I'd rather not play Kemba at all than give Kemba spotty minutes.
Situation minutes. Yep.
That's disrespectful to him. So it makes total sense. Like, oh man, you're not gonna get this starting job, right?
Right.
You're probably not going to see consistent minutes.
Right.
So I'd rather not play you at all.
Rather not play
because it's a great chance. It's a 99% chance we're not bringing you back anyway.
Right. Right.
Hey man, Grimes fits, but Grimes fits that starting lineup. You know why Grimes fit? Cam Reddish is not a fire starter. Cam Reddish has to get going.
Right.
And you already got a guy that needs to get going in his Duke partner. And you got another guy that needs to get going who is, as of now, the face of the franchise or co-face of the franchise with the point guard. And both of those guys need the ball to get going. So you cannot have another guy like that in the starting lineup. This is where Mitch and Grimes are important. They play defense. They don't need the ball. You don't have to run plays for them.
Right.
Quentin Grimes hit him on those backdoor cuts. Catch him coming off one of these screens. He's going to be open because the point guard and the power forward gets double teamed.
Okay.
All the time.
Yeah.
Did you see when Brunson was driving? It's like three guys in his vicinity. So when he's able to kick out, Quentin Grimes is wide open. He does exactly what you want him to do. Knock it down.
Right.
So you got two guys that you don't have to run any plays for in the starting lineup.
Okay.
You got to run plays for Cam.
Right.
Cam's not a spot-up shooter.
Right.
So, let me see. We don't have a true wing, and okay. Okay. If our center had a mid range, because I think when it comes to stretch fives, a lot of us get this thing kind of twisted that a stretch five has to be able to knock down threes. No, stretch five just got to be able to knock down those 14, 15 foot mid-range shots
consistently,
because now that creates a lane, right? When the guy's out there on the elbow near the free throw line, you create space where your guards can get to the rim at will. Why? Because if you try to collapse, I'm gonna kick it to the big guy, and he's gonna knock down that 15-footer, that 14-footer. Mitch don't even attempt it.
Right.
And I feel like I know Jericho Sims only took like maybe like one or two jump shots. It's the fact that he even takes them.
Right.
Like he's willing to take them. Mitch get it. Mitch is like hot potato. He ready to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Like come get it.
And on top of all that too, Chuck, this dude just sprained his thumb. This dude might miss the next 3 or 4 games. And you already know what our defense is going to look like with Hartenstein starting.
It's going to look like butt juice.
As long as it don't smell like it. Shout out to the Claflin University elevators. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Washington exposed our height. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
The Wizards have a legit star, and then they have 2 virgin stars in Kristaps Porzingis and Kyle Kuzma. Those guys could be on the verge. Like looking at their numbers, they're like right there to be considered all-stars. And we know Bradley Beal is a perennial all-star.
Right. Right.
Isaiah Hartenstein, man, I don't know who he knows or who was really, but that's a Mark Sanchez move, yo. That's a butt fumble.
Yeah.
You don't need that. You don't. I don't know what moves to make, guys. I'm just talking because I'm frustrated. We need to replace RJ in the starting lineup for sure.
Yeah, man. I mean,
but who do you replace him with?
I don't know. I don't know if replacing RJ is a thing. I'm thinking, like when I hear that, I'm thinking like everything should be on the table at this point, man. I don't know.
I think so. I think so too. I mean, you know what you're getting with Brunson and Julius Randle. They ain't the problem. They're gonna get you. They're gonna get you what they're gonna get you. NBA teams are smart. These coaches are smart, man. They know how to game plan.
Right.
You know, to make things difficult. And teams, okay, this is all the Knicks got, so this is all we have to neutralize. Neutralize the point guard, neutralize the small forward, the power forward, and then make everybody else earn something.
Make everybody else earn something. Yep.
No, I don't think Grimes is a world class defender.
I think he can be.
Right.
I think he can be. I think he's working his way towards it. Right. I think, but right now, Quickly is clearly better. Statistics say Quickly is better.
I think Quickly has become a better player overall. Since the first time he came in the league, I think he's a better player overall. I see his defense is a lot better. Is it lockdown, shutdown defense? No, but he stays in front of his guy and he challenges his he makes challenges as a defender. But Quick still shoots too many off-balance shots. Like, why are you not square? Why are you fading away? Why is your shoulders like that? Why are you shooting?
Right.
Why are your shoulders down?
Right.
These are small things that I see.
Right.
And usually when those shots are shot like that, he doesn't hit. When he's squared and he's taking his time, he's under control coming off some of those screens, or even with some of his step backs, when them shoulders are right and he's got that, knocks it down.
Knocks it down. Yep.
I appreciate RJ Barrett. I didn't at first, and I couldn't appreciate him because I couldn't look past all of the things he was not.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
He's the third overall pick. He don't got none of the athleticism of the two dudes that went before him.
No, nobody does. Nobody in the NBA does, to be honest. Like who's as athletic as Zion, and who's as athletic as John
Morant?
Yeah,
no,
you know what I'm saying?
Nobody. So, but that's unfair. It's not fair to RJ, right?
No.
But someone who's not us looking at it, yo, you go from a freak of nature to
RJ Barrett.
And because I don't want to disrespect the guy. Like the guy, yo, there's something to be said about a guy that can get you 20 points a game in this league. RJ is a proven 20-point per game scorer.
Right.
Is it as flashy or has as much flair as a Jordan Poole? No.
Okay.
Is it as dominating as a DeMar DeRozan's post up fadeaway? No.
No.
But it's what he can do. He can get you that. No, he's not the greatest defender. No, he's not the greatest shooter.
Right.
But in totality, he's a solid player. He's trying to fit in what they're doing. Like, he tries to make quicker decisions with the ball. He's taking better shots, even though he's still missing a few at the rim.
Right.
He's not the most athletic, but he's solid, man. I'm gonna say this: RJ Barrett would be the perfect San Antonio Spurs.
Oh boy, I knew it was coming. RJ Barrett would be the perfect dude on another team. I knew it was coming.
Yo, he has San Antonio written all over him.
RJ Barrett would be the perfect Boston Celtic.
No,
get him out of here.
No. Because I feel like a pop will get the best out of RJ Barrett, because he would know what to do with him. Same thing with Cam Reddish. You send Cam Reddish to the San Antonio Spurs, we'll be talking about, yo, Kawhi 2.0.
Okay.
Nah, Chuck, you bugging. There's no way. This guy fits the mold of all of the small forwards that ever exist in San Antonio.
Okay.
Cam Reddish. Let's talk about Mario Ellie. No. Sean Elliott. Sean Elliott. Bruce Bowen.
Okay.
Steven Jackson.
Okay.
Cam Reddish fits that mold. RJ Barrett fits that mold. He's like a Rudy Gay type player.
Right.
I think coaching comes down to it too.
Yeah. Yeah. RJ Barrett definitely has to take the next step in his evolution. We're waiting on RJ to take the next step, and
we have to be. We could be patient and wait to see what's it going to be. 3 years into the next contract. I know you sucking your teeth, but that's 7 years. That's 7 years.
No, I'm not sucking my teeth. I'm thinking about what it is that you're saying. And only North Carolina do. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I'm just thinking about. Yeah, man, it's frustrating.
I agree to a certain extent on C-Mac that in order for him to take the next step, someone has to go, but they're not getting rid of those guys.
And the thing about that is, if somebody has to go for him to get better, is he really worth keeping? That's the thing, because no matter, yeah.
That's a good question.
Yeah, man.
That's a good question. Is he worth? If I gotta move all of this just to make you better, are you worth keeping? Should I just move you? Is it easier to move you?
Yeah. And so, yo, Keith Turner says it's been 4 years. Yo, I mean,
it took Giannis some years to become the MVP. That's all I'm saying. He wasn't that the first 4 years he was in the league.
Yeah.
He wasn't. So
And
I mean,
Giannis is a street dude too. Don't yo, it's funny. It's funny, like when you hear like people talk about like street dudes and stuff. Yo, Giannis was 12 years old selling stuff on the streets to support his family in Greece, bro. You know they Nigerian, right?
yeah.
They moved from Nigeria to Greece. This dude on the streets, 12 years old, trying to take care of his family. You ain't no telling. We are getting in the rated G version. You don't know what Giannis was doing out in the streets in a foreign city. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, he was definitely about that action. Y'all remember that playoff game where he clotheslined the guy? I forgot who it was, but he just came and just shoved him. Like he just wasn't trying to make a play or anything. He just shoved him. He got ejected from the joint.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this guy's he a live wire. Okay.
All right. I see you, boss.
Yeah.
I see you. You know, but you know, excuse me, things are what they are. I'm really frustrated, man. I didn't want to take up an hour on vibes and stuff to talk Knicks stuff, but I'm really like in that. You know how you just be sometimes you just be in a funk, man.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's why I am with it. I didn't mean to take up an hour on vibes and stuff to talk about, you know, the sorry ass Knicks, but you know, it's where I am, man. You know what I'm saying? It's where I am, man. I'm human. I'm a human being, man. I'm frustrated with what the Knicks are doing or not doing. And to say that there's an easy answer out there is very frustrating. You can't just say, well, if you do this, then such and such will happen, because you don't know, right? Because you have already been down that road before. You made the same decision and you still in the same place today that you were then when you made that decision.
Right.
And all you got to do is get rid of your young player and go get a veteran. And you do that. And today you're thinking about, you know what I'm saying, no championships now, no playoff success. But you're talking about like getting rid of your young player to go get some, you know.
Yeah, you don't trade your young players just for a veteran body. You gotta, if it's gonna be a veteran body, it's a veteran body that produces at a high level consistently. So if you're trading for a veteran, that veteran is a superstar, an all-star at least.
Right.
Not someone with more experience but the same skill set. You could just wait till that young guy develops that in-game maturity, in my opinion.
Right. Man, I don't know, bro.
RJ, C-Mac says RJ isn't the problem. It's the fact we have the other two and they're not moving the needle, but everyone's quiet. Who? Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle?
That might be the case.
Okay. So get rid of both of them, give the keys to RJ, and then do what? Because if it wasn't for those two guys, I don't think we're in any of those games. None.
Right.
Oh no, we're not winning the chip. We ain't winning the chip with this squad at all.
Nah.
Oh, okay. See, all right. So we have two factions. We have those who want to win a championship now, versus people that just want this team to be good now.
Okay.
And guess what? We win no championship.
Nah, we ain't win no championship now. Nah, we ain't win no championship now.
Build around RJ like we should have been doing.
Right. Okay.
All right, yeah, let's move on to this conversation because let's move on.
Yeah, because I'm trying to figure it out, bro, and I can't. Hey, y'all. So I got.
No, I'm not talking like we're not in the middle of the playoffs. See, here's the thing. This is what I dislike about Knicks fans. Any type of critique, guys take it as if the team is being slammed. I feel like we should be able to say the truth. This team is mediocre. Yeah, we're in the middle because we're mediocre. We're mediocre at best.
Right.
As soon as we play a team with legit guys, we don't win.
No.
We're not going to win.
No.
And to be honest, if RJ Barrett was that guy that you quote unquote was supposed to build around, they would have built around him. They build around Zion.
Okay.
That's Ja Morant's team.
Okay.
They don't have the same kind of outlook for him. If they did, they would have been doing that. They wouldn't have went any other direction.
Okay.
Yeah, I know we just drafted LeBron James, but we've already got Darius Miles, and we're building around Darius Miles.
I don't know about yeah. I'm with you on that. I can understand. I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying about that.
Oh yeah, for sure. You got to go through and this is where we at. That's what I'm saying. Like we're in the middle, and we're not going to get out of the middle until you have a piece to elevate you out of the middle.
Right.
We don't have that at all.
Okay.
Danny Landis, I'm not with you on that.
What happened?
Danny Landis says, I think LeBron would be good for this team. I don't believe so.
I don't know, bro.
Uh-oh.
I don't know, man.
Uh-oh. You thinking about it?
Me? No. No, I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about how we can improve the team without panicking.
I honestly think you just need to add a little more firepower to the bench. Because in all honesty, like those guys, our starters can hang in there. It's just that they get gas because most of them are playing 40 minutes.
Right.
You know.
Is it Tibbs' fault they playing 40 minutes though? Maybe, yeah, but not really.
If I can't rely on a guy that's behind you, then I gotta play you 40 minutes. Okay. Sometimes you gotta ride on that donut for a couple weeks, man. You know what I mean? Like Tibbs don't trust those guys. You can tell by their minutes. He doesn't trust them.
Right.
Personally, I think you add a legit point guard to the second unit.
Okay.
We got Deuce. We got quick. No. A guy that's going to put the ball where guys need the ball to be. Quick is a shooter. Keep him there. Let him shoot. Get a legit point guard. Because guess what? He looks better when he doesn't have to make the decision. Well, he can just shoot. He has gotten better at that.
Okay.
Being able to make decisions and get guys the ball. But when he's at his most effective, it's just him knocking down shots, in my opinion. So
basically,
right. You add a decent three. Someone to defend and help you get shots. Right.
Okay.
I don't know who that is. The name that is constantly thrown around is Kelly Oubre. You need a backup power forward.
So Obi is out.
Obi, nah, man. I think you gotta let Obi go spread his wings, because Tibbs is not using them. Like Obi's been back. What, 3 games now?
6 games.
Oh, six
Yeah,
games.
Obi's been back for a minute, bro. Obi been back for a minute.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
Obi been back.
So, okay, yeah, he's been back. He's been back for a minute. Okay. And
RJ Barrett has been back for maybe 3 or 4 games, 3 games.
Okay. Since January 9th, Obi's minutes have been 8 minutes, 9 minutes, 12 minutes, 9 minutes, 11 minutes, 14 minutes. Those are his minutes. And in those minutes, there's not a whole lot of production. Right? Someone put up a stat of what Obi did in the games that he started. Those are starter minutes, right? Obi's never going to get starter minutes on the Knicks.
Sorry.
Obi's
not an NBA starter. Period.
But if there's a team willing to take a flyer on him and that's going to give us a first round pick or something that we need back,
why would they take a flyer on Obi when they could just go get John Collins?
Less money.
One is proven.
Absolutely.
He make more money. He make more money because he already showed you he can do it. Obi only make less money because he hadn't showed you he can do it. And I believe these dudes might be around the same age.
Yeah. I think they are the same age. I think John Collins is 25 on the head.
Yeah, and something like that.
Let me see. Yeah, 25 years old.
Yeah.
And again, I'm not one of those ones saying, "Yo, Obi's trash. Obi just not going to get the minutes that people."
So you don't want to admit that right now, Obi's playing like trash.
I don't think Obi Toppin is used correctly, and his skill set hasn't evolved enough for the way that they're using him. I'm pretty sure you put him with any team with a passing first point guard, and you run the pick and roll with Obi Toppin to be effective.
He trash. He trash because the next thing we're gonna be saying is, well, he only play good when we wear the navy blue uniforms, and then the next thing you gotta fire the coach because the coach hurt Obi feelings. And why you expect Obi to run all the way over there to go get a rebound? Why he can't just get the rebounds that's over here? Man, it's too much shit, man. It's too much shit with Obi, bro. I'm sorry. Get this motherfucker out of here. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else got to earn it. Everybody else got to go out. And man, Jalen Brunson got to take charges on defense, and Obi show up with a man purse.
Yo, that's what these young cats. Okay. I'm gonna shoot Obi some bail. Obi showed
Along when you said shoot, I was like, okay, get him out of it, bro. Listen, man, yo, Chuck, man, listen, man. The reason why we are frustrated with the Knicks is it's not because of Tibbs. Tibbs is the tip of the iceberg, bro. If Cam Reddish was a baller, Tibbs would be playing him. If Obi was a baller, Tibbs would be playing him, bro. Nobody wants to play 6 guys. He want these dudes, bro. If you the coach, you want the best team possible. You don't want to legit tie one hand behind your back and go into a fight with an octopus, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's
come
a
on.
fact.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on. It's like there's like people like, yo, man, you know what I'm saying? I want to make a song, man, but I ain't trying to put Jay-Z and Beyonce on it. You know what I mean? Come on. Come on.
Come on.
Yo, I'm trying to, yo, I got this fire beat, man. I think it's gonna be a smash, but I ain't gonna put Jay-Z and Beyonce on it because you know, nah, come on.
That's a valid point. If these guys were as good as we think they or believe they are or preaching that they are, they would be playing. Period.
They would be playing. They'd be out there, bro. No, think about when have you ever told yourself? When have you ever told yourself you're gonna put you're gonna put your best foot forward, and then you like, but I'm not gonna put all my best pieces in it though. Never. And I'm sorry for those that love Obi. I like Obi too. Right now, he is playing like trash. And listen, man, yo, think about, man, and then it's not even a Tibbs, man. People are like, well, Tibbs won't play the kids. How Tibbs won't play the kids when he playing RJ, Grimes, Quickly, and McBride sometimes all at the same time?
Yeah.
We just finding too many excuses, bro, for this roster and this whackness.
If we're moving Obi Toppin, because that seems like the scuttlebug that they're looking for some trade partners for Obi Toppin. The Knicks should be looking for a two-way backup for. I personally, this is a Chuck personal pick.
Right now, I would trade him for Rajon Rondo right now.
Jesus, Louises.
I would trade Obi Toppin right now for anything.
I say if they move Obi, let's just say that wherever. I'm sending Isaiah Hartenstein and a couple seconds to, or at least a second to Orlando for Bowl, because I think he would be a solid backup defender.
He's starting for the Orlando Magic, bro. Orlando's not going to give you Bowl. He's a starter. He's a rotation piece. Look at Bowl numbers right now, and look.
I know his numbers are great.
Not look at his. No, I'm saying look. No, not his scoring and rebounding. Look at his minutes played, games played, and games started.
Okay,
those numbers. Those are the type of numbers I'm talking about. Bowl has an impact on the Orlando Magic, bro.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, and then you read Obi's numbers. You think Orlando's gonna give us Bowl for Obi Toppin? Come on.
Yeah, because we're gonna throw in one of those protected picks that might not convey.
Yeah,
because they're really rebuilding.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm so frustrated with the Knicks right now. these are the type of conversations that frustrate me. Usually I try to stay in my place, right? I try to stay in my place. I don't tell people how to root for their team and all of that, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, root for your team how you want to root for your team, man. You know what I'm saying? That has always been my thing. But bro, when we start, come on, man. Obi Top, come on.
Let me see.
Man,
Bobo ain't going anywhere. Plus, his contract is beautiful. Oh yeah, his contract is beautiful. But I'm. Here's the thing. I noticed.
Chuck Bobo started 32 games out of 39. He playing 26 minutes a game. He's averaging 12 points and 7. This dude averaging 7 rebounds in 26 minutes. And Orlando is going to give us that. This dude, Bol is shooting 37.7% from 3. And they're going to give us that for a...
Maybe they see more star power and ticket sales with an Obi Toppin than a 7'2" dark-skinned guy from the Sudan.
Hey,
maybe because teams make bonehead decisions like that.
That's a business decision. Yeah, that's a business decision, not a basketball decision, right?
Right.
But even if they get Obi, is Obi gonna start? No.
Over Rancho Paulo Rancho?
Yeah, they not getting ready to start him. And Obi can't play the 3 and he can't play the 5. So you're gonna trade for Obi and move the number 1 pick in the draft that looks like a franchise play? Man, come on, Chuck. You a Knicks fan, bro, to your heart.
I know. But this is a guy that I said that the Knicks should have taken a flyer on when he was available. And the Knicks fans that are championing his name now were saying, nah, he too skinny. He gonna get pushed around. He's slimmer than Mitch. I was like, but he has the skill set. He just couldn't get a chance where he was at. Look at all the people that was in front of him in Denver. Right. Wasn't playing in Denver. So anyway, you need a quality guy. I know some people have thrown around Jay Crowder's name.
For what?
I don't.
You need a hustle defender to come off the bench. Don't we need, man? We already got hustle defenders coming off the bench.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So we need scoring. Danny Ainge is going to want a lot for the 30-year-old Clarkson.
Okay.
Right. He's going to want a lot for that.
He's going to want a ton for that, bro.
You might be able to work out something with Charlotte. You might be able to work out something with Charlotte to get Oubre, who you probably should have gotten in the first place, for $10 million instead of bringing back D Rose.
Okay.
For $10 million.
Okay.
I did read something about the Knicks have interest in Alex Caruso. Yeah, have you heard that? I saw that the other day.
I saw that.
How do you feel about Alex Caruso as a backup point guard for this squad?
I think the Knicks are idiot. Do you really need, think about this, do you really need another 6'5" defensive shooting guard?
.6'5" defensive shooting guard.
Yep.
Yeah, you do.
I would say nah, you don't. That's just my opinion, though. Right? I don't think the Knicks need one, bro. I think the Knicks need a 6'8", 6'9" wing that can defend multiple positions.
And where you get that from?
No. Who's gonna give that up? And why?
No one.
Why they give it up?
The only person that name that keeps popping up that way is OG Anunoby, right?
Okay.
And we know that OG Anunoby is gonna require a haul.
Yep.
Is he worth the haul?
No.
Then
No.
who else? Because the next person you would say is, well, you already got a guy like that on your bench. But he's not playing.
Yeah.
He's not playing.
I'm with South Brooklyn. I want TJ McConnell.
Okay. Well, here you go. Send Rose, Obi.
Nah,
and
you don't got to pay that money for TJ McConnell. You can send him.
Because you need scoring, and I'm saying get Buddy Hield in that deal. You want to get off of Fournier's money. You want to get off of Rose money, and I believe he's making 22. I think Hield is making 22.
Okay.
So if you send those three with Obi, those two with Obi, you can get O'Connell and you get Buddy Hield.
Okay.
And now you have O'Connell, Hield, and Quickly coming off the bench. I think that's enough scoring.
You said O'Connell. Okay. Yeah, you messed me up. It's TJ.
Oh, McConnell.
Yeah,
McConnell.
Yeah.
My fault.
No, ain't not. I'm slow. I'm slow. That's on me. All right, but yeah, man, I don't know. We in a weird spot. Yeah, I just think we in a weird spot. Hey, boss, I gotta use the restroom, man. I'll be right back.
All right, no problem. I got it. Yeah, Alex can't score. Yeah. Because I'm thinking from the standpoint of who's going to be sellers at the deadline. And who can pick up, right? That's not going to cost us a lot. And then two, you don't want to make a lateral move and get another guy that's just like the guy you replace. And also, I'm looking at salary. Some of these guys have to get paid. Oh wow! Nah, I don't think you got to give up. I don't think you got to give up that much, Wayne. Obi and a second. You should be able to. Obi Toppin should be able to get TJ McConnell and something in return for Obi Toppin. I would think so, but then again, I could be wrong. Yeah, I think he's important to the bench. I think he's important to the bench. I would if Indiana, what's his name? If Miles Turner wasn't due for a contract, because he's already getting 17 million, right? He's already getting 17 million. So you know his next deal is going to be at least 20 something. Right? At least 20 something. I don't want to have all that he's hot up in, Julius Randle, Turner, and Brunson, and RJ Barrett. If Turner wasn't going to be expensive, I would say make a move with Turner. I would probably go Mitch, Obi, Rose, Fournier, and some picks. Because
Obi Rose Fournier said, "Wow."
you want to get because you want to get off of Fournier's money,
Okay.
but then you probably won't be able to, because you got to take guys back. But I say Mitch and Rose will give you 20 plus Obi's contract.
Okay.
I would bring back Turner, but the only reason why I wouldn't do it is because Turner's contract. He's in a contract year. He's already making 17, so the next contract is going to be at least 20 something, right? 24, 25. Do you want to be paying him 25? Julius 20 something, and Brunson 20 something? Now, when we were speaking earlier about giving guys lanes, you're going to still get the type of defense that you get from Mitchell Robinson, but you got a guy that will attempt a mid-range shot, right?
Right. Yep.
And so that create lanes for your guards. And like I said, he brings the same defense that Mitch has, maybe even better. Depends on how you look at it. But for financially, that's the only reason it would give me pause. But I would send those guys, bring back Turner, bring back McConnell in the deal. But then that leaves us open to we still need a wing,
right,
in the second unit.
Okay.
I would talk to Charlotte and try to bring in Oubre for 10 million. I don't think it'll cost us an arm and a leg to bring him in. And so your second unit would be TJ McConnell, Emmanuel Quickly, Kelly Oubre, and Jericho Sims. I don't know who the four would be, because we would be trading away Obi Toppin. Maybe call the Spurs, and because what's the guy that you were talking about, Freezy? They saying that he's available. The forward.
Oh geez. Doug McDermott and Josh Richardson.
And you can make that happen. If you don't want the Oubre, you can make that happen by sending Cam out there.
Right.
Send Cam out to the Spurs with some kind of draft incentive, and bring back not TJ McConnell. Bring back Doug McDermott and Richardson. And those are your backups. Okay. And I think that would be a solid bench. Hey man, in the offseason they may make it happen. They may bring back Kristaps.
Yeah.
It's a possibility. He's talking the right stuff. Who knows? He plays the 5 for sure. Bring him back.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie. The Knicks talk has me so worn down, bro. The Knicks talk got me so worn down.
I see you don't went Incredible Hulk on us.
Yeah, I went incredible. The Incredible Bulk. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm sorry I'm not much help today, bro. I'm just here. I'm scratching and surviving, brother.
Hey, and I'm listen. That's why we're here, man.
Yeah,
we're working through it together.
Yeah, man.
This is probably the most I've talked about the Knicks openly in a minute.
In a minute.
And on Vibes and stuff. I mean, on live.
We generally don't even talk Knicks over here.
No, not at all. We'll run you out of the chat. You start talking some Knick talk. Save that for the next hour.
Yeah.
But it was depressing. Last night was depressing, man. Last night, and I know this is not the worst loss the Knicks has ever fought, but for me, it felt like, damn, as soon as they got their star player, we ain't compared to them.
As soon as we start trying to make headway, bro, it's like we get deflated. We get deflated, man. But I think I got to bounce so I can do this timetable rotation thing, because it's the day after a game, and I already put the videos and stuff out for. I got a long day, bro. These days be getting shorter and shorter, man. It's like the folks at Lawrence Tears be wanting more and more stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you gotta give the people what they want.
Or just not do it and live a good life. You know what I'm saying? You know, I was cool. I was cool when I was the dude, you know, saying Knicks fans was walking by at the game, just saying hello, like hey, what's up, big man? Hey, man, what's good? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Now that I'm Uncle Freezy, everybody, nah, man, you gotta do more. You gotta do more. Like, bro, you know we have lives out here. Well, you know what I'm saying? I got a dog. The dog looking at me like I'm unfamiliar. He growled at me. Benny growled at me like, it's Master, man. I'm sorry, I ain't seen you in so long, man. You know what I mean?
I know who you was.
You look unfamiliar. You know, so yeah, right. Man. I'm gonna put some, and then plus I'm fasting too, man. I'm all over the place. I'm just hoping today won't be a bad day on the internet. So, you know how it is. Right. Yeah, man.
Hey, listen, guys. Mm-hmm.
Oh no, go ahead, boss. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was about to give the wrap up. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm ready. Nah, I'm ready.
Okay. Listen. Vibesters, today was just an off day. For those who wanted to talk Knicks, you got a chance to talk Knicks early in the morning with the number one chief rocker, Uncle Freezy, and Chuck Allen. I can guarantee you this won't be the conversation tomorrow or going forward here on Vibes live in the morning. Okay?
Because we got some conversation.
Oh, we definitely have some great conversations coming. Yes,
yeah.
Absolutely. Gentlemen, ladies, thank you for joining us. We'll be back here tomorrow with some fresh, hot topics to talk about. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We'll be back here tomorrow. Until then, peace.
Peace, y'all.